Welcome to my spontaneous getaway to Paris, a trip I absolutely did not plan. I just randomly found cheap tickets, so who am I to say no to Paris? The place where I stayed was in a very interesting area, as it was totally surrounded by sex shops. No matter which direction I looked, there was another adult shop staring back at me. But the location itself was great. It was super close to the metro and easy to walk everywhere. The window is very cute. Look at these details. The room itself was extremely tiny, but I didn't plan to spend much time there anyway, so as soon as I arrived, I went to see the Sacré-Cœur since it was just a few minutes away from me. This is where we will go. The weather on the day I arrived was really nice. It was warm and I was shocked to see that the trees were already blooming. Even though the whole walk up the hill is pretty steep, it was still such a pleasure to walk when there is a sun. And of course, the view over the city is amazing. The only huge disappointment was the amount of scammers. If you ever come to see this spot, you really have to watch out. They are very aggressive and they don't let you walk away easily. I was also surprised by how many people were there. For some reason, I thought there wouldn't be that many tourists at the end of February, but no, there were lots of people. After visiting the church, I walked around the area a bit more and then went to eat at a place just 2 minutes from my hotel. I had no idea it was a popular spot, but in the following days I saw that the line outside was insanely long. Now I totally get why, as the food was simply amazing. My second day was fully dedicated to visiting all the spots connected to Jim Morrison. For me, that's an absolute must do. So, of course, the first place to go was the cemetery. But even if you are not a Jim Morrison fan, I really think you should visit this place. There are so many other famous people resting here, and the whole cemetery is just very unique and beautiful. The next place to see was, of course, the flat where Jim Morrison used to live. I even managed to get inside, which was very unexpected. All the other spots connected to him were really close to each other, so I walked a bit more and saw the famous park as well, but it was full of tourists, and at that point it suddenly became really cold and windy, so sitting there wasn't exactly the best experience. So I kept walking a bit more and ended up finding another church. Other spots I visited that day included the Ark and the exact location where Jim Morrison's last pictures were taken. Walking around these places was really special. Even though I was following in Jim's footsteps, it was fascinating to see how some places had changed or were completely gone, yet some remained just as they used to be. My third and final full day in Paris was really intense. I finally went to see the tower, and I quickly realized that the best way to get there is by metro. The Paris metro system was much easier for me than I expected, and it made navigating the city so much easier. One of the coolest parts was taking Metro Line 6 because there is this incredible view of the tower from the train itself. Every time I go to this aesthetic cafe that Instagram or TikTok recommends, I know 100% that I won't be happy with what I actually get, and that's exactly what happens. I snap my little picture only to realize that the hot chocolate tastes like a regret in a pretty cup. But anyway, the morning weather was beautiful, sunny, and warm, so I spent most of my time just walking around the neighborhoods next to the tower. And I have to say, Paris really is an incredibly aesthetic city. It is no wonder artists keep coming here for inspiration.
Well, this is the stuff, or the reason why this is a cheap way to go now. Because now it looks like shit. Wrong. not reachable.
Yeah.